Hello, let's do one up, puzzle 198. Hit play here. So this is an 8x8 today, and each row and column is split into segments by these bold borders. So this is a segment of length 4, length 2, and length 2 for that row. Columns are also split up, potentially. Each segment, whether it's a row or column segment, has the digits 1 through n, exactly ones each, where n is the length of the segment. So we need 1 through 4 here, 1, 2 here, and 1, 2 here. Vertically here, we need 1 through 6 here, ones each, and 1 and 2 here. This column here has no segments, or it has one segment, right? It has no bold borders, so it has all of 1 through 8 ones each. All right, I'm going to get started. This is a 1 because it is a 1 length segment. This is also a 1 length segment here. So this needs 1 and 2. This 2 tells us that's 1, that's 2. I always like to start with the small segments. This one gives us 2 and 1 here. We need 1 and 2 here, but it's not resolved. We do need a 2 in this 4 length segment here. And this 2 and this 2 say not here. So the 2 ends up there, and we're left with 3, 4 across here. Could go either way. Here I need 1 and 2. This 1 actually does reach all the way over, saying that's 2 and 1. All right, I'm going to keep scanning these. We need 1, 3, 4 here. I don't see a restriction on that. This isn't 1. Okay. This needs 1, 2, and 3. And this 1, 2 sees this cell, so that's 3. This leaves a 1 and a 2 here. All right. Vertically, I'll just scan this. We need 1 and 2. We need 1, 2, 3 here. That seems open. We need 1, 3, 4 here. Seems open. 2 and 3 here. Okay, how about this column? It's almost done. We have 1, 2. We need 3, 4, 5. I'm not seeing a restriction on that. Just this can't be a 4. Okay, this column. This needs 1 and 2. All right, so I've taken care of the easy low digits. Let's look at the high digits next. So I'm going to start with 8. So we know we can count how many 8s we need in the puzzle by how many columns there are that are 8 long. So we need 1, 2, but we already have that one. So and then 3. So 3 8s in total. We have 1 already. We need 2 more 8s. So we should be able to make a square out of, or a rectangle out of the 8s that remain, because they can only come from rows that are, we did the columns, right? Can only come from rows that are 8 long. So this row here and this row here. So the 8s are going to be here, 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 here. This rectangle here. I may start penciling later. I will pencil. In fact, I'm gonna pencil what I'm seeing in my head. I think that's a good hybrid here. So I'm gonna pencil the 8s like this. This is where the 8s are gonna end up, either in this diagonal like this, or this diagonal like this, because they need to be in a row and a column that can have an 8. So now we can talk about 7s. So this, we know that this column, and so these 3 columns need. Oh, did I miss a column that was? Hold on, 1. Oh no, not this one. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. There's 4 columns that can have an 8. So where's our other 8 row? Hold on, I'm confusing. Oh, it's this row here. So we're gonna have 8s like this. Sorry about that. Yeah, this row confused me. Sorry, I missed a column and I missed a row. So my double checking didn't help. Anyway, 8s. Yes. Okay. So what we know from this is that this column here needs an 8, and it can't come from this row. There's a 4 sitting there. It can't come from this row. There's a 3 sitting there, and it can't come from this row because there's already an 8. So it's got to come from this row here. So we are actually down to the same rectangle, but I had to place this 8 first. All right, now we can talk about 7s. This column needs a 7. This column needs a 7. No, it has one already. This column needs a 7. So we have 3 columns that need 7s, and they're going to come from the same rows. This row, this row, and this row. Sorry, this row, and this row. Gosh, what am I doing today? Let's look at this row here. It needs a 7. Can't come from this column, can't come from this column. These are too short vertically. So the 7 has to come from here. And we're left with a 3-4 pair. which I don't think I'm going to mark quite yet. I'm trying to reduce how much marking I do just to make it more interesting. Oh, I just noticed this 3C's all the way up here. So this is our 4 and 3 for this segment. Nice to see that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 6, 7, 8 here. So I don't know where those quite go. We know this isn't 7, this isn't 8, but that doesn't really help. So I wanted to look at 7 some more. This could be 7. This could be 7. Oh no, these are both 7. This row needs a 7. Okay, so where's it going to get its 7 from? Could get it from here, right? Can't get it from here. This is 6 length. This is 4 length. This is 5 length. This has a 7 in it. This has a 7 in it. This is 4 length. This is occupied. So it's getting its 7 from there, and that removed one of our places 8 could go in this column. So that's our 8, that's our 6, and this 8 tells us that the 8 goes here. So the ants ended up in this diagonal of our rectangle that I talked about earlier. And I got this 7, so what row still needs a 7? This row needs a 7, and it's going to come from the column that still needs a 7, which is this column here. Okay, we're making it. This column needs a 6. Where is it going to come from? It could come from this segment. We got to be careful with 6s because there are 6 length segments. Actually, that's the only place it can come from, because this is 5 length. This is 3 length. This is 2 length. So the 6 comes from here. We are left with 1, 2, 5. So where does the 5 come from in this column? Not from a 2 length segment, not from a 3 length segment. So the 5 comes from this 5 length segment. And now we're left with a 1, 2 pair. Not resolved. All right. Do we want to talk about 6s? I think so. This column needs a 6. 2 places it can come from. It could come from here or here. We're going to mark where 6s can go. Oh, okay. What's going on? Okay. So this column, this segment needs a 6. It comes from here or here. I'm just going to look vertically here. This is 5 length, 3 length. This has a 6. This segment needs a 6. This column. Can't come from here. There's already a 6. This is 3 length. The 6 could come from here. This already has a 6. This is 5 length. So this has to be a 6, which then makes that a 6. I'm going to pause. All right, unpausing. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I got this 6. So this is not a 6. Yeah, I need a 1 in this segment here. It's not here. It's oh no, sorry, this can be 1. I was seeing that wrong. Let me readjust here. Okay. So I was looking at 6s. Do we have all our 6s? I don't know yet. This needs a 5. This has a 6. This has a 6. Okay, I think we have all the 6s in the puzzle done. So let's talk about 5s next, I guess. So this segment needs a 5. It can only come from here, because this is a 4-length segment and this has a 5 in it already. So the 5 comes from there. This segment needs a 5. It can come from here. Let's mark that. Can't come from here or here. And it can come from here. Can't come from here because there's already a 5. This already had a 5 as well. All right, this segment needs a 5. It could come from here easily. Could come from here. Can't come from there because there's already a 5. This segment needs a 5. Could come from here. This is 3 length. Could come from here. Again, not there. This needs a 4. Okay, and then we have a 5 there. In fact, this is a 1-2 pair. So what did we learn? We have 5s in this kind of formation that I don't think is going to resolve itself. So we'll have to look elsewhere. I may have to start penciling some cells up. What does this row need? It needs 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, so I keep seeing this 1. Yeah, this could be a 1. 1, 2, 3. These are both 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 3 only. This segment needs a 1 and a 4. Aha, there we go. So this segment has 2, 3, 5, 6. It needs 1 and 4. This can't be the 1. So this is the 4. This is the 1. So now we need a 3, 4 here. The 4 can only go here. This is a 3-length segment. So that's 4, that's 3. And now this is down to 1, 3, which is not resolved. Oh, but this is a 2 for this segment. Okay, what do I do with what I just got? This segment finished. I'm not sure. This is 2, 1. This is 1, 1, 2. This is 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. This segment needs 1, 2, 3. It sees a 1 and a 3. So that's our 2. So we're left with 1, 3 here, but the 3 can't go there. So this is 1, this is 3. That makes this 2 and this 1 for this segment. It had a 1 there. All right. That's good progress. Now this 1 sees all the way over here, making this 2 and 1. Does this 1 affect anything? This segment here, this column segment, needs a 1. Can't come from there or there or there. Oh, we can finish this row. Let's do that while we're here. We can finish this row. This finishes with a 4. This finishes with a 3. 3, I said. And so where does the 1 come from? Not here. There's a 1 here. Not here. There's a 1 here. So the 1 comes from here. And then that remember our 5 corner marks where 5s could go. Now this column segment needs a 5. It can only come from here. So now that can't be a 5. So now this column segment needs a 5. Can't be there. And now that's our last 5. That's all the 5s in the puzzle. This is a 2. Let's see. What did we need here? We need 3 and 4 here. That's not resolved. This row finishes with a 4. So this column segment needs a 2 and a 3. This 2 can't go there. So the 2 goes there, and this is the 3. That makes this the 4 and the 3. That makes this the 1 and the 3. This row finishes with a 2. That's a 4 for this row segment. We need a 1 and a 3 here. This can't be 3. It's only 2 length there. So that's 3. Oh, no, we don't need a 3. Sorry. I just put the 3 in literally the spot I said it can go. That's the 3. That's a 1. That's 2 and 1. And we're done. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, it took a bit longer because I was trying to avoid penciling, and it's an 8x8, so it's quite the challenge. I did pencil a little bit to kind of show what was in my head, and I did utilize that later, but minimal penciling is still pretty fun. So yeah, let me know how you did.